Good evening, everyone. I'm Lilliana Vazquez, and these are the top headlines for tonight. I'm here at the corner of Broad and Walnut Streets, where the movie adaptation of John Grogan's latest novel, Marley and Me, is being shot. The $17 million effort will be paid for by the city, state, and through donations from several foundations. Obama says he will begin withdrawing U.S. troops at the rate of 1 or 2 brigades per month. He also hopes to end combat operations in Iraq within 16 months of becoming president. Airlines could stand to lose $6 billion just this year, according to industry experts. In breaking news, one of the victims involved in a severe hit-and-run accident early Sunday morning has just been released from the hospital. I'm Lilliana Vazquez here in Old City, where restaurants and store owners are banding together to help boost slow sales during the summer months. The recent heat wave is blamed for 7 more deaths today, bringing the total to 15 fatalities over the last 4 days. I'm Lilliana Vazquez live at City Hall, where Mayor Nutter is asking gun owners to call 911. That story coming up. SEPTA will put delays and detours in place to begin construction on the Market-Frankfurt lines. Many of the busiest stations in the city could be shut down, so be sure to check out newsnow.com to see how the closings will affect your morning commute. If you just can't live without your morning cup of coffee, then today is your lucky day. Starbucks will be giving away free cups of coffee from 10 to 12 in all of their retail locations. Those stories and more coming up on News Now. Many stay-at-home moms were once top-level executives at some of today's leading law firms, investment banks, and corporations. But trying to return to a career after taking time off to raise a family can prove to be frustrating. A recent study at the Wharton Center for Leadership and Change says that 57% of women are looking to possibly re-enter the workforce after a long break. I sat down with Monica McGrath, one of the study's authors, to talk about the challenges women could face.
I think there are two, fundamentally. One is confidence and the other is competence. And let me start with the competence. The competence one is that women, when they've been out of work for a period of time, they really don't think they know how to do it again. Mm-hmm. Some women have often said, I lost IQ points when I was being a mom. and the confidence piece is, it's really hard to start over again. You've been out of that milieu for a while. So their self-confidence is affected by that.
While many of the women in the study wanted to return to work for intellectual stimulation, some simply cited economic necessity, like Jean McLaughlin.
Well, after 5 years of staying at home with my kids and making sure they had the right, proper start to their lives, I decided that I should come back for economic reasons. The economy isn't doing very well. Gas prices are crazy, and I just thought it would be a good idea for me to come back to work so I could kind of start building a foundation for their lives in the future.
But many women like Jean fear that they won't even get an interview. So, what can stay-at-home moms do to prepare themselves to go back to work?
Stay as connected as you can to your industry, even the whole time you're out. Go to conferences, keep your licensures up, things like that. Staying connected to their industry and to what they want to do is important.
The good news is that many companies like Deloitte and Charles Schwab view these women as a highly talented, untapped labor pool that could add value to their organization.
Women who come back to work after a hiatus are more efficient. Mm-hmm. They have a tendency to put things in perspective in ways that they didn't before. So for organizations, this is a very attractive pool.
And for moms who want to get back to work, companies are now offering more flexibility with programs like flex time work weeks, job sharing, and even telecommuting to help better balance work and home life. To get more information on the study, you can visit our website and click on Back in the Game. For News Now, I'm Lilliana Vazquez. Is it really worth it? The long-awaited next-generation iPhone G3 is finally out. Robert Hess, the city's deputy managing director for special needs housing, said that while the homeless population on the Parkway is down, there has been a substantial increase around Logan Square. The closing is expected to cause huge delays throughout the city and will remain closed until 4 p.m. on Saturday. Competition for Chinatown-based bus companies is at an all-time high. The newest player, Megabus, who offers low fares at $1 and free Wi-Fi aboard all buses, just announced its new service schedule to New York City. Wildfires continue to rage through north central California, where 10,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes. The suspect fled the crime scene through this construction gate before the victim could positively ID him. After the recent string of robberies, many stores are even closing their doors early, but owners say this clearly isn't good for business. The expansion will increase meeting and exhibit space by nearly 60% and create more than $140 million in economic impact for the city. Higher prices at the pump have brought America's oil consumption to a 5-year low. For our shot of the day, we head to Pamplona, Spain for the running of the bulls. This annual race draws fearless participants and thousands of spectators each year. The program is achieving impressive results, and other major cities are expressing interest in Philadelphia's model. For News Now, I'm Lilliana Vazquez. Those are the top headlines for this evening. I'm Lilliana Vazquez for News Now.